Erzberg is famous for making riders suffer. Being 51 years old, why do you still keep coming back?
Yes, a good question.
First race 20 years ago, so a lot of memories and history for me here as well.
Just lunacy. This is kind of like, it's kind of like Mad Max here.
So you're different to other races here. The start, 50 guys on a row, setting off together into a small track. So that start is really important, preferably on the first row, but to get a good start for me on the second row is the difference between it can be 10, 15 minutes in a lot of places, so. Yeah, the first run didn't go to plan. It was going really good. The bike felt good, and then had a bit of an off, slid off, and then a few issues. So we've got another chance tomorrow, but the track could be a little bit chewed off. That's how it normally is. So it's normally slower tomorrow, but we've got to give it a go. Good morning.
Hey, I think it's
good.
I will see in the first lane, yes.
Positive, positive. I like it.
He told me you must wait. Wow, 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 wow.
Yeah, make the noise.
No crash today?
No crash today.
Lovely.
Bit of another chance today. They fixed the track a little bit smoother. So I had a good run. Could have been better with the settings of the bike, but it was enough to get on the second row and then just focus on tomorrow and go for it.
For Erzbergrodeo main race, we basically don't change the main part because we have no exhaust and something to damage, no brake levers, no shift levers, so core thing can stay the same. We strengthen up a little bit the disc guard. We run a fresh brake disc for the day to have a really fresh setup. Change a little bit the suspension, soften up a little bit for the hard stuff. Wheels, mousses, tires all get changed to a really soft setup. It's a bit of a secret what we do inside, but it is basically what all the top guys use. We even get the spare belt mounted in there. You can slide it in if something happens. Under the seat we have a small toolbox. We bring some spare levers, chain link, some screws, some material what might be useful. Battery size, we stay on that same on the Prologue and on other race. We go for one-stop strategy for safety more or less. I think we could ride through it, but if you end up a little bit before the finish with an empty battery, that would be shit. We go down on the gearing, really slow gearing, and also gone down on the battery power a little bit. So we have safe modes, we can crawl around, We have even pushing modes, we have reverse, and we have really strong 4 and a 5 to shoot up the hills. So we're using around 5 modes for the race.
We did some testing a few weeks ago on the hills, so giving it a little bit more power, which is easy, you know, on the app. Quick adjustments, so make sure we can get up them hills, different to the previous races, Alastrem and Lagares. You know, the rocks, there's nowhere else like it, that Karlsdiner, so many rocky sections. Every race is different, so, but we're adapting quickly. Getting to the finish will be a success, but you know, any kind of result is a bonus. A lot of people watching, they want to see what the Jarv-E can do, and it's down to me to prove it. Climb out looks better than I've ever seen it. You know, if somebody gets it on the first climb, that's the problem where it gets blocked. And hopefully not so much dust as well, that's the worst thing. But right on the inside, so you still got to get off the start fast, but inside is good unless, you know, somebody falls in front of you. But hopefully I can get a good turn straight out on the clear run.
Crazy fast. I think we're 32 or 30.
Is there any particular section where you think the Jarv-E will shine?
The Karlsdiner, I'm thinking the Jarv-E is going to shine, you know, with the weight difference, 20 kilograms lighter than anything else. So that weight difference to move the bike around and physically to have the energy at the end of the rock.
Perfect, Rap, perfect.
Bit of a crazy race like always, but I got a good start. I was really happy, second off the start. Got in a little bit of dust, but was just pulling up places early on, kind of a perfect race. And then we had a little bit of an issue with the chain guide, just smashed a rock. So lost a lot of time, borrowed some tools, managed to just take the chain guide off completely. So, but it still got to the finish, made up time, had some good energy. The bike was definitely saving me a little bit of energy, lifting it round at the end. Yeah, in the Carl's Diner, I was just gradually picking up some, and then towards the finish, there was a log section, I hit it perfect, and managed to pass Toby Martin to the top 10. Back next year, bigger and better, fitter, older.
Graham Jarvis called me at 14:41.
What stage is that at?
I don't know. He wants to know how it runs, probably, or know how to fix something. Fucking hell! But not so bad, or what you did here, Graham?
Yeah, it was spinning around a little.
Yeah, the bolt get off the one. We never had, or?
No,
It's a fresh failure.
Yeah, we got a bit of a twisty. It was up like that for a bit. The biggest thing was we had a cable tie, zip tie fix. The old classic, but the chain stayed on because obviously it's under tension anyway. So, you know, with the swinger and the pivot point, we don't change the tension of the chain. So maybe we don't need to run one anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be better.
Yeah, you had a little bit of a tire failure, but that's a bit of a thing. Brakes took a bit of abuse, but perfect, no problem at all. Kashima coat.
Yeah.
We were looking good with the Kashima coat. Everyone loved a bit of bling. But the cool thing is that nothing gets scratched here. You hit this, like you don't scratch any plastics and different stuff, and brake pedal, gear levers. It's like, looks the better I've ever finished an Erzberg with a bike like that.